My name is Lacy. I'm from the Students' Union and I put on events for students around Paston College, City College and Eastern College. And we get student feedback too through forums, and I feed that back up to governors so change can actually happen on the ground, so students can really get what they want and get the best experience that they can out of the college. Mental Health Week was an initiative that the mental health team had actually proposed and had planned, and the Student Union was just something that would help out with that. But we spoke about it, and it is just really important for young people to understand that there are sources locally available that they can use to support with their mental health, and it's just great to bring those in and show them to students, because we understand that it can be difficult for young people to approach people or approach different organisations that they may not feel confident enough to approach. So it's just a great initiative to get people to interact with these organisations in a comfortable place, which is their own college. So yeah, mostly the mental health team planned the mental health event, but we helped out a bit with the different campuses, and I feel like this definitely helped people who would struggle with mental health. Especially we had an initiative which included a walk around North Walsham and also around Norwich and Easton, and a lot of people got involved with that, and I think it's a great initiative to kind of get people to get outside and walk around and speak to people that are in similar boats to them. And I think it's also just great to have the reminder that people are there to support you with your needs and everything like that, especially at college when it can feel a bit daunting. I think ways that I would recommend students to get support with their mental health is just definitely reach out. It's kind of like one of the hardest parts of it. I understand that it can be very daunting for students, because I've only just kind of graduated a year ago, but it can be very scary to reach out about problems because you may not feel like they're valid enough, or you just may not feel comfortable enough sharing with someone that you don't really know. But I think a big step of it is just gaining the confidence to say, hey, I need some help, and then people can reach out with things like that. Other stalls that would be great is there's the Benjamin Foundation, who works with young carers across North Norfolk and I think across the whole country, but they have a club that we run in City College, and they support young carers with their studies, and they provide a space for them to kind of feel comfortable speaking about their issues that they may have. And MAP, the Mental Health Advisory Board, I think that's what it's short for, correct me if I'm wrong, but they're such a great organisation. They do drop-ins every day, which is awesome, and young people can kind of go in and speak about their issues, and you don't have to book or anything. There's counselling with them which you can sign up for. There is a bit of a waiting list, but I think just the daily drop-ins are just such a great thing for young people to kind of take opportunity of, if that makes sense. They can kind of take advantage of that and speak whenever they need to, really. I think just reaching out is kind of the main thing. I think that young people need to kind of reach out for. It can be such a daunting thing, but it's ultimately the most important, because people aren't going to know unless you kind of speak out about it. We have an event at the beginning of every academic year called Welcome Week, and we bring in quite a few stalls to that, so it'd be great for students to kind of socialise at that event and speak to the different stallholders and see how they can get involved. Even with just the Youth Advisory Board, it helps you get involved with your local community. There's one in North Walsham, and you can kind of be the person that supports decisions that get made for young people and the opportunities that they get. And so I think there's just so many opportunities locally that kind of aren't really spoken about enough, that should be kind of understood and recognised by young people.